Yes.
Do you like the comment we got?
Yeah, make more threat detected episodes is a good thing.
Yeah. And keep track of the dark side score.
Right. Now, is that something that you want me to read, or is that
No, I don't. I just put it in there so that you can respond to it. I will read it
okay?
myself and alter the pitch of my voice to
Okay.
sound not quite like me.
Sounds good.
So we're all set whenever you are.
Okay. Welcome to this exciting episode of Threat Detected, the only podcast that makes the players travel all the way to Tatooine just to leave immediately. Threat Detected is the only podcast that provides radio drama style actual play of the Star Wars Saga Dawn of Defiance campaign. Our party is split. Things are about to get personal for both parties. But first, BB-8, wake up, R2. It's time for mail. The Dark Side is Strong, posted on thesagacontinues.creativeforum.com.
Oh,
Things and things.
skip over to there.
Excuse me. Let me just make sure I got my thoughts in my head here. Okay. So, first of all, we are quite pleased that you are ready for us to make more threat detected episodes. Believe me, there are a lot coming down the pipe for some time to come. As for the Dark Side Point Tracker, I think that's a pretty interesting idea. Obviously in play, it's something that we keep for our sheets, but in the podcast, it could be interesting to see where everyone stands, kind of give an interesting glimpse into where people are, what the Force is kind of dictating about their positions in the galaxy. Perhaps that's something we'll have to think about and get back to you on. So... Well, here's another episode of Threat Detected. It's getting down to crunch time. Things are getting a little bit crazy, so we're back at it with more exciting action for Star Wars Saga. We have an active Facebook group. Look for Threat Detected. We even use it to coordinate cast I'm going to start that one over. We have an active Facebook group. Look for Threat Detected. We even used it to coordinate a cast reunion to see Episode 7 together. It was really great times. Another highlight there is Angelic Doctor's detailed liner notes, which tell the time code and summaries of GM datapad entries, plot summaries, and interviews. It's the official holocron for all Threat Detected episodes, and we really appreciate the work. We're proudly a Misdirected Mark production. Leave comments at misdirectedmark.com. Garrett's on Twitter, at GarrettCrow1. That's 2 R's, 2 T's, and an E at the end of Crow. He also has the threat-detected.com blog, which covers all the shows and the Barefoot Tour Guide Presents series of podcasts, plus his writing projects. Email him at gmg@threat-detected.com. Garrett can also be found on Google, d20threatdetected@gmail.com. I can be contacted online through the Threat Detected Facebook page or on Twitter at d20smuggler. Also, you can call the show. No, really. The First Order would gladly like to hear what you have to say about our little podcast, and perhaps about our recent activities with certain planet-sized lasers. Call 716-217-1934. This podcast is made possible because of generous patrons. Because of your support, there's Barefoot Tour Guide Presents Threat Detected, Threats from Gallifrey, and Threats from Mirkwood podcasts. Their donations provided Lord of the Hives free to the public. We assure you, someone is not far away. We want it to look as awesome as it reads. Also, we're going to be doing a web series. Puppets are being designed right now for Barefoot Tour Guide's gaming dungeon. Garrett and friends will teach how to use everyday objects in garage sale games. I'm sorry, Garrett.
No problem. Just start with Garrett and friends.
Okay. Garrett and friends will teach you how to use everyday objects and garage sale gems to enhance your games. And of course, Garrett-style animation. Coming this spring. Also, with a $10 a month pledge, you can even see... it was a long day at work, I'm sure you can tell. Also, with a $10 a month pledge, you can even get a seat at the monthly One Ring game Garrett runs. Seats still available, and the tension is rising as our heroes slay Toriel's undead body and find Legolas in an unnatural coma. Surprise Garrett shows and work Oh, Jesus. This is what it's like to work on a set, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not off script. Support Garrett's shows and work at patreon.com/Garrett Crow. So, as we get ready to dive back into the action, you might remember that last time Barris had received a call from Serona O'Keefe, who they tracked to Tatooine, where she seemed to be in danger. They were able to slug through all the denizens of the city until they were able to find their way in a cantina brawl. With Carson and Platt close at hand, they were able to set things ablaze, blow up some things. Pretty standard fare. And it led them to trying to get further into finding out what the Swirling Sun pirate gang had done with Serona and Barris's family. So I only had a couple here since it was a bit shorter of one.
Yeah.
But, so 12 minutes, 8 seconds. The Steal an SS Ship Skill Challenge. So, as you can hear, our group is going through quite a bit of planning for how best to get the ship away from the pirates. Well, normally this could just be the setup for a fight, and it still may be. It all falls under the umbrella of the skill challenge. The mechanics check to rig the explosives is a fairly standard example, counting a success for their side, but even something like Carson's gather information check can be included. He succeeds on the check and is able to determine how the pirates dress and disguise himself, counting another success for them. Had he failed, perhaps he would have chosen the wrong colors or bought something a little too fancy, giving himself away. There are tons of uses for skills, and making it a part of the skill challenge gives some of those lesser utilized ones the chance to still heavily impact the game. And really, apart from that, all I had was kind of an ending thing.
Okay.
So, things are getting tense. A ship awaits for our heroes as they try and find out what's happening more with Serona and Barris's family. What will they find? Will they be alive? Will they find clowns? Happiness? I'm willing to bet not. You'll have to tune in next time to see exactly what happens on this side of things. Well, since my session ended early this time, we're going to return to the group on Almus and see if Tor can prevent his friends from doing evil acts in a dark side location. Remember, they're hunting down Inquisitor Draco, who chased a Jedi Master from Ryloth to the moon of Almus, where a Jedi Academy lies in ruin. The group climbed into the collapsing structure of the main building, descended a turbolift shaft, and followed footprints to a believer cultist and portal. Let's see what happens next. Thanks for listening to Threat Detected. Garrett takes over the reins next show, but I'll be back to host future shows, because Platt, Barris, and Carson's ordeals are about to get a lot more intense. So until next time, enjoy some pirates.
Excellent.
I was having issues on that one today.
It happens. You don't even know when you're going to have the good days.